Have you ever felt like something's off in your relationship, but you just can't put your finger on it? Maybe your partner seems distant, or little things that never bothered you before suddenly feel like big red flags. Love doesn't always fade with a dramatic breakup. Sometimes it slips away quietly through small, surprising habits. Today, we're uncovering the 8 unexpected behaviors that may signal your partner is falling out of love, and you might not even realize it's happening. Stick around, because number 5 is something most couples ignore until it's too late. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our relationship insights. Now, let's get started. Habit 1. They stop asking about your day. When your partner no longer asks, "How was your day?" it's more than forgetfulness. It's emotional withdrawal. That simple question represents care, a desire to share your world. Without it, conversations become transactional, not intimate. Love thrives on mutual curiosity. When one stops seeking details, the emotional bond weakens. You might notice shorter replies, distracted listening, or a lack of follow-up questions. Over time, this silence creates distance. Small talk replaces deep connection. And without effort, affection fades. A relationship needs engagement to survive. When "How was your day?" disappears, it's often the first whisper of a love slipping away. Habit 2. They avoid future plans. When love is strong, couples naturally dream together, discussing vacations, holidays, or even mundane future plans like weekend dinners. But when a partner avoids these conversations, brushing them off with non-committal replies like, "We'll see," or "Let's not get ahead of ourselves," it's a subtle but telling shift. Their reluctance to plan ahead suggests emotional detachment. They may no longer envision a shared future. While life gets busy, consistent evasion speaks volumes. If excitement turns into hesitation, it's worth asking why. Love leans forward. Indifference stalls. Pay attention. Their silence might be the loudest answer. Habit 3. They become overly polite. At first glance, politeness seems harmless, even kind. But in love, excessive formality can be a red flag. Close partners tease, banter, and speak freely, flaws and all. If your once playful relationship suddenly feels stiff, conversations guarded, jokes rare, and emotions carefully measured, it's not just being nice. It's emotional withdrawal. That polite distance often masks discomfort, resentment, or fading connection. Real intimacy thrives on authenticity, not perfection. So if your partner treats you like a stranger instead of their person, take note. Love shouldn't feel like walking on eggshells. It should feel like home. Habit 4. They stop celebrating your wins. When you're in love, your partner's wins feel like your own. Their excitement fuels yours. You celebrate promotions, personal milestones, even tiny triumphs together. But when that support fades, it cuts deep. A flat, "That's nice," or distracted nod when you share good news reveals more than indifference. It signals emotional disconnection. Love actively roots for you. Fading love stays on the sidelines. If their eyes no longer light up for your victories, ask yourself, are they still my teammate? Because when someone cares, they don't just hear you, they cheer for you. Habit 5. They're always busy. Life gets hectic, but when love is alive, partners create time for each other. "If I'm busy" becomes their default response. Endless late nights, canceled plans, or dismissive "I just need space." It's not just a schedule issue, it's an avoidance tactic. True love fights to stay connected. Fading love invents reasons to drift. Pay attention. Are they genuinely swamped? Or are you no longer a priority? When someone wants to be with you, they show up. Not just physically, but emotionally. Because love doesn't hide behind excuses. It finds a way. Habit 6. They stop physical affection. The absence of small, everyday touches can speak volumes about a relationship's health. Physical intimacy isn't just about sex. It's the unconscious brush of hands while walking, the warmth of a spontaneous hug, or simply leaning into each other on the couch. These subtle gestures are the quiet language of love, reinforcing connection without words. When those touches fade, when your partner no longer reaches for you, when casual closeness feels forced or absent, it's often a sign of emotional withdrawal. The body mirrors the heart. Distance grows in inches before it becomes miles. Maybe they're distracted, stressed, or pulling away, but the loss of physical warmth rarely happens in isolation. It usually mirrors a deeper emotional shift. Before assuming the worst, consider a gentle conversation. But don't ignore the pattern. Love thrives on presence, both physical and emotional. If the small touches are gone, ask yourself, is the love fading too? Habit 7. They criticize everything. When love turns sour, criticism often creeps in. The quirks they once adored, your infectious laugh, passion for comic books, even your signature dish, suddenly become annoying, immature, or never good enough. This shift isn't about you. It's their unspoken discontent manifesting. Constant nitpicking serves two purposes: subconsciously justifying their emotional withdrawal and creating emotional distance. Like a self-fulfilling prophecy, they magnify flaws to validate fading feelings. While occasional feedback is healthy, relentless fault-finding reveals deeper issues. Love embraces imperfections. Fading love weaponizes them. When you're perpetually too much or not enough, it's often their heart, not your behavior, that's changed. Habit 8. They seem happier around others. Notice their energy shift when others leave the room. That vibrant, engaged version of your partner who lights up in group settings? If it vanishes the moment you're alone together, leaving only polite small talk or disinterested silence, you're witnessing emotional detachment in its rawest form. Love shouldn't feel like you're the exception to their joy. When they consistently reserve their best self for others while giving you their emotional leftovers, it's not just exhaustion. It's a quiet admission that the connection has faded. The cruelest distance isn't physical. It's sitting right beside someone who's already checked out. Watch how they act when you're out with friends or family. If they're lively, engaged, and smiling with everyone, but the energy drops when it's just you, that's a heartbreaking but telling sign. Recognizing these habits doesn't always mean the end. Sometimes it's a wake-up call to reconnect. But if you've seen too many of these signs, it might be time to have an honest conversation. Love should feel like a safe harbor, not a drifting ship. If this resonated with you, let us know in the comments. Have you noticed any of these habits in your relationship? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on love and relationships. See you next time.